And we're back. Here we are, the odd contenders, doing a little prep show. Hopefully, people come on in, join the live, learn a thing or two about a thing or two. Let us learn a thing or two about a thing or two. As it says, I'm going to be working on my book, on the small little story that's going to go into Phantasmagoria 2. So I have my prep page here. You'll see it's going to be a lot of boring stuff. I'm telling you up front, unless anybody else comes in and we start drawing and stuff like that. But the prepping for the book and stuff like that, it might interest in some people. This is the way I do it. You might do it that way. You might have it another way. I'm doing it traditionally, and I'll explain everything as I go by. So I'm gonna have to get some papers. My comic book is about 8 to 10 pages long, hopefully. And this, what you see here, this is my grid. Okay, this grid is drawn on an 11 by 17. All right, and the grid in the inside is the inside of an 11 by 17. The pulp of the comic book, right? What's going to be printed out. Okay, so this is how I make my panels. I get them like that, this and this. So I'm going to be doing my pages, my panels first, and then I'm going to be doing the sketching of it. There is, I'll show you real quick. This right here, this is 11 by 17, and if you can see slightly, that's the edge right there. That's the borderline. That's basically like as farther as it come out, right? You don't want your comic book to come out that way. So you do have other lines in the inside of the book. It gives you some margins. This one doesn't have it because this is his old Blue Line Pro comic book artboards item, blah blah blah. Prints at 67%. Okay. So this is an old one. This is probably one of my first comic book pages that I got, 11 by 17. But this picture is of my man, Bigfoot Knows Karate. So that was another art piece that we did for the Odd Contenders. Did for Bigfoot Knows Karate, Mr. Dan Dynamite at Instagram. So let's see who else comes in today, and if not, I'll just do it, and it'll be a whole lot quiet. I don't put music on. I'm terrified that it might get booted out, canceled. I'm not monetized. But let's see how much we could do. In any case, let me get some stuff here. I'm gonna be putting my lines in bold with whatchamacallit. It's just how can I say? With a 1.3 pencil, that's gonna my lines, right? So I'll leave my headset off until somebody comes in. Hopefully they're hearing me. Hopefully everything's okay. All right, okay, and now I'm gonna get my 11 by 17 paper. Brand new pack. Brand spanking new 11 by 17 paper. Oh no, not bent it. That's okay. 11 by 17 paper. Here we go. So what I'm gonna do with this is what I'm gonna do. I have my light board back here. This is my light board. Ta-da, glows, right? So what I'll do is I'll look at my script and I look at the panels that I already have placed out, and I'll just transfer them over to here, right? It's going to be a little bit tedious. There's 10 panels. Some of them are a little bit bigger than others. I find that this is a quicker way to do it. There's many other ways, especially if you do it digitally. That's goes really fast. But I can, you see, let me see my panels. You see right through it. I'm safe. It's not breaking the fourth wall, if you may say. Okay. So now I got to go get the script and let you know what's going on. Ta-da-da. I know there's a lot of people at spring break. So if there is one person watching, can you put something on the chat? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. A little hello. Don't be scared. Da-da-da-da. All right. Oh, we got somebody. Toner, my man. Put your camera on. This guy always. Ban from studio, kick from studio, edit name. Da-da-da-da-da. He wants to join in so badly. Toner, need to put your camera on. Here we go. Private chat. Oh, you at work. Oh, okay. I haven't come out yet. Oh my God. Okay, got you. All right. I mean, you could look at us through the regular YouTube page. All right, back. Choo. Let's see. You still there? The chat says, "Where you at?" I'm at home. What do you mean? What do you mean where I'm at? I'm home doing the show. All right. Mm. Oh, it went blank for a bit. Yeah, because I went to, it kicked me out of somewhere from where I'm at, trying to read your messages. All right, so let me go get the script. And the script is for, let me show you, is for this right here. I'm gonna have more artwork for her. Cadezer Falls. That's Chloe and Katya. Chloe's on this side. Katya's on this side. One is a werewolf, one is a vampire. Yeah, good stuff. This is the story. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. This is supposed to be given in. So I'm trying to, I don't want to say rush, but I want to get the move on and working on it. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna look for my schematics. I was supposed to do some thumbnailing today. It's my paper for thumbnails. I did these myself for some thumbnailing, but it didn't happen. But I do have the list of where the panels go somewhere else. Then I'll show you. So right here, this is basically it. This is a smaller version of these papers. And there goes the story and the panels and how I want them to be. So basically I'll be looking at this and decide what goes where. I did have another book that had it cut out a little bit better, but I remember. So we're going to start with page 1. Right? All right, so there it is. So page 1, Like I tell my students in school, this is rips and type. This is story over here too. This is all information about the story. Let me see if I could find something else. Entertain yourselves. Oh, we got two people watching. Who could that second person be? Don't be shy. Put something on the chat. Press a like button. Put the bell icon because this is where we trying to hang out more often now. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. There was another paper that I had that had like the breakdown of per square, how much that was, but I don't seem to find it. But in any case, da-da-da, we want to have, so basically the first page is just 1.3. Yep, 1.3. Does it have leg? Plenty of it. All right, so the first page is usually, it's not like a full page art, but it's gonna set the story. It's gonna set the mood. It tells you where they're at, what's going on, or what's about to happen, or it's just something to captivate or just notify, inform the viewer. All right. So my first page, and always remember to leave space for your writing. That is one of the most important things. All right. So we're gonna put right here. So we're gonna have a nice big splash page. I try to make them even, so it'll be from. And we'll do this. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your first page with 3 panels is done. Yep. So right here. So we got all of this to draw and probably all of this to write on. So we have it right here, tag these 2 panels right here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back. I put my little dots in my corners to get that done. And I'll use my 18-inch ruler to get this done. Nice. Still got 2 people that haven't written anything. It's okay. It's okay. But if you do have questions, please be free and do not be afraid to ask. Yo, be right in. Yes, thank you, Monkey. Mad Monkey coming in. I'm doing the layouts. He is also has a book in Phantasmagoria, but I do not know if he's going to be working with that. It's a doozy. All right, so I'm gonna turn my paper sideways. Oh no. All right. This is gonna be my sketching, and I will be doing the comic book here. I'm just gonna try to do it one shot. I'm gonna do the sketching and the inking here. I am not trying to. What's this? I am not trying to take too much. Go a little bit higher. I'm not trying to sketching, inking, and passing it, do another ink. I have to get it done and inked because it's also going to be colored by hand. And hopefully, when Monkey comes in, we'll ask some questions. And this is page 1. See, it's not that hard, but it does take time. It's easier when you have less. Oh, you have less panels to do, but it gets frustrating when you have a lot of panels to do. I try not to make more than 6 panels. Keep the stories short with some type of momentum. The bigger the panels, the slower the story goes. The smaller the panels, the quicker the story goes. All right. That's just because your eyes will be looking less time at a smaller picture to see what's going on, as your eyes will stay in wonder at a larger picture to get all the juice that's going on over there. Okay, so that was page 1. Page 2. Da-da-da. Page 2 is kind of funny. Page 2 has 4 panels, but they don't add up. Let's see. It's just most of them talking. So what we do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4, and then 4. Mm-mm. This, this, this. So this is gonna be like a mouth shot and half of their torso here on both of them, and then the other one is gonna be like the rest of their body. We're trying to show the difference between the girls right off the back. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. We make it shorter. And then the bottom one is another box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 box, 5 panels. Just like that. All right. Ta-da. So it's funny. So this whole entire thing is going to be going right across. I'm going to have to stop doing these lines by hand. That goes across. Goes across. The bottom one goes across. And the top one. Okay, I guess you could do one more. Get out of here. Mm. Okay. So now, funny. Oh, okay. I could do this right here. Oh, shut it off. Da-da-da. Weird. I'm gonna go this one. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who knows? Maybe this is the only thing I'll be able to do tonight. Uh, P2. Da-da-da. This is the hard, cold reality of traditional drawing, painting comic books, drawing comic books. It's pain antagonizing. All right, let's see. Page number 3. This is also going to be a nice, easy. It's going to be a big shot. Then we're going to have the girls here. Coming in. All right. um, da-da-da. Henry, hermano.
Hola. Hi. How are you?
Oh, pa' Kennedy, vamos. Está bueno. ¿Cómo le va?
Ven, saliendo del trabajo.
¿Cómo le va? Nice.
Saliendo del trabajo.
Welcome, Mad Monkey. How you doing today, brother?
What's up, Monkey?
Awesome.
There we go. You guys hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All
Where
right,
were
there we
you?
go. Sounds good.
Where where were
Huh?
you? Where were you?
Oh no, I was getting my headphones.
Oh,
Had
me
to
too.
had to plug them in.
All right,
Yep, yep,
welcome,
yep.
welcome to the show.
And I had to take out the
Uh,
trash and all that good stuff.
uh gotcha. We have with us from Philly, Mr. Mad Monkey himself, and in some lovely
Oh,
place in Queens, New York, Mr. Henry Pardo. My man draws in the train, draws in the bus. He draws everywhere he can. He's right there being
that's
a
right.
spectator today. Appreciate it. Toner tried to come in again.
Again.
I said, "You need to put the camera on." He goes, "I'm at work." I said, "Well, don't try when you're at work."
Oh
But yep.
boy.
So yep. Let's see. Okay, no problem. Got you. Um, so what I'm doing today, I'm doing the layouts for the comic book. I want to try if I could get it done this week. At least the inks, because I want to scan it, and then the problem is going to be the wording. That's going to be the problem.
No, send it to George. He said he'll do it.
Uh, I that's the problem. I don't know yet if I'm going to color it first and then put the inks on top.
Okay, gotcha.
So my other question is, I want to scan it
Hmm.
11 by 17, but I'm wondering, can I shrink it to color it instead of coloring these big pages?
I'm sure you can, man. You can put it on your painting thing.
Because I try to do it with the layout. I'll show you guys in a minute. What up, Kraus? Kraus is in the house. With the layout, and it just might need some tweaking.
Hmm.
All right, so this was done at an 11 by 17 piece of paper, right? So I
Okay.
put in the computer, and then I put the paper to be 8.5 by 11. But printing it out, I had to made it even smaller because it kept on eating the bottom.
Oh, jeez.
Just tweaking. I got another set of I printed out stuff like this. That way they could be my thumbnails. Yeah.
Hmm.
For like when we're sketching, that we don't have to waste the whole paper on drawing. But hey, 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 what's up, Meta? Mm,
Yeah, no, that's the hard part, man. Is
mm,
figuring that out to get what size you want, where to put it, which one to do.
I know that's just ridiculous. Oh yeah. Oh good. The you talk Henry. You talking about the Frankenstein thing coloring? Yeah, that was a contest that Frankie was doing. I think Mr. Sketch also is gonna be is gonna color.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. That's crazy. All right, so this is page whatever. No, but
Man, look
I
for
don't
my dudes.
I don't have a problem with the paneling because
Hmm.
I already did that. That's why I'm putting them now on the big page.
Right.
Mine is just going at the end. Yeah, the Franken one. Yep, that's good, man. Yeah, I drew that for him because he was doing those Franken toys. He
Hmm.
creates them himself, and I did that for him. And he was at a con, and he printed them out as coloring pages, and people picked them up like crazy. So now he's doing a contest with it. That's good. I still have the original. I still have to send it to.
Yeah. So how about I went to a flea market over in Delaware over the weekend, and this guy was 3D printing stuff, right? And
No,
I'm
no,
looking
not the
I'm looking on the table, and I saw probably one of the best 3D printed models I've ever seen, and I was like,
Arcanine.
No, no, no. I told him, I said, how much you selling that for? He was like, $10. I was like, $10? I could do that. Then he says, I'll give it to you for 8. I was like, come on, for real? He was like, yeah, no problem. Hector, what I'm
I
gonna
mean,
show you, you're gonna be amazed. Ready?
I better not. It better not be no Luffy.
Nope. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. All
Yo,
the
that is sick.
yeah, man.
That's nice.
Look at that. That is amazing.
Did you get his card?
I got his Facebook page. He had a Facebook page. And he
Yo,
said he
that's
ran out of cards,
sweet.
but dude, I was like, this is good.
You
And
should
he
just
did it
paint
with
the
the type of
bandana.
no, I'm not even gonna paint it. He just he put it on some Technicolor uh whatever he did. I don't know what it was. But in a sense that it kind of like glossy.
Nice.
I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
And the stand also?
Yeah, the stand also is 3D printed.
Yo, that's sick.
I was like, what? $8? I'll take it.
$8, bro. I paid for
And
the
then
Kirby
for my kids, I
$20.
got I got my daughter a Pikachu, which is about the same size as this. Y'all
Uh-huh.
can just fit in my hand. It's a Pikachu. Everything's colored. Everything's nice looking. She loves it. And then for my son, I got him and this is the cool thing. You know how they have those dragons 3D printed?
Yeah, they can move.
Yeah. So now imagine one of those 10 times as long, but it's an onyx.
Wow.
Yeah. I got that one for $10. He can put it around his neck like it's a snake, a big snake.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. It's awesome.
You
He
hit the
has that
mega
up in his
gold
room.
pot.
Huh?
You hit the mega gold pot, bro. That's
Dude,
cool.
he had so much more, but I'm like, yeah, I got it for the kids because they both got first honors this year. So I was like, yep, you guys getting
Ooh,
something nice.
good boy.
Yeah,
Nice.
proud papa here, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
What up,
that's good
Metallic? How
stuff,
you
man.
doing, buddy? What up, Kraus? Any questions? What's going on? We have no prompt tonight. We're just working on our Phantasmagoria. I'm doing the meat of the book, the pages and the panels. I got everything written here. So this is what I'm doing, transferring then. And then after that, I can start doing my sketches on them. Right now, I'm
Yeah,
up to page 3. I'm going on page 4.
I'm trying to look for the drawings I have in my guys, all my stuff, man. I can't find it. I don't know where it went or where I put it. Such an organized dude. So how's your week going so far?
And blah. I got the AC fixed.
Oh, well, that's a good thing, especially down where
Yeah,
you are.
yeah. Just don't tell my pocket. That's a good thing.
Well, your pocket's like, well, you needed it, but you're like, "Ugh, did I?
We got
Everybody
that
gets a
fixed.
fan.
Everybody gets a
Yeah, you get a fan
fix.
in your room. You get a fan. Where did I put these guys, man? Damn, I can't find them. Like, I know what my dudes look like, but still, I want to have them physically
I know
out.
what they look like, but
I always go by the base model, Yeah, I've been reading books on different layouts and how to put them together. Like
oh yeah,
I got a comic strip book on how to put that together, writing and illustrating graphic novels, creating your own comics type of story, how-to books. So I'm trying, man.
we all are one. two.
I am trying.
One, two, three.
I guess I'm just gonna have to shoot this by memory because I don't know what it is right now. All right, so let's get to this. Oh, what happened? Henry dropped off though.
Yeah, he had to come off. I think his train stop arrived.
Yeah, make it home safe, brother. All right, so let's see.
Anybody in the chat? Any questions? Kraus, are you good? Would you like to come in and bother us?
Yeah, come on in.
Not that you bother us. That's one, two, three. Oh, got it. All right. So sometimes this big ruler don't help. I have to pick up my son soon, so I can't come in right now. No problem, bro. Appreciate you. You just do that
Yeah.
to harass. That's what we do before. All right. So I'll explain again how I do my stuff. Mine is way tedious. I basically measured out an 11 by 17 page, right? And that page, I did it with the measurements of a comic book page, a comic book guideline page, the ones that they sell already prepped for you to start drawing, the blue lines. And then I divided it all into nice little cubes, right? And that's this paper that you see behind here. Now, the cubes serve as measurements for how big or small I want my panels to be. And then I just go from there, according to my thumbnails that I have on the book on the side. Then I'll just go look at it and add it and go ahead and do it from there. The only thing is that my lines, unlike regular comic books that they have the panels flying on the page, they all have a border. All my borders are stuck together. So there is no like border breaker. So as you can see, let me put this off. So you see this part right here is one panel, then it goes to another panel. There is no breakage unless I make that line thicker and black. That's about the only break they have. Du-du-du-du-du-du. But other than that, that's about it. I do have comic book papers that already have the lines and the guide set, but I'm
Mhm.
leaving that one for when I start doing my. Oh no, that's wrong. Oh, when I start doing my Lot 33 book, which I hope to start doing it soon. That's the one that's written up. It's all written out to like 5 chapters.
Mhm.
Nothing. Have done nothing with it.
Which one's that?
Lot 33.
Ah.
And of course, I got to finish the Nell.
Yeah, our brain holds so much.
And does so little with it. Get it done. That way it could get out your brain. Let it hang in there for a while.
Let it fester, collect mold.
Let it ferment.
As our wives tell us, you're wasting your talent.
Oh yeah, every day. Listo. You guys want to draw all these big things, and these people that draw this porqueria culo con caca so small, and they're making millions.
Ah, man, we're just gluttons for punishment.
Wouldn't have it any other way though. I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
I'd rather have the money to do it. All right, so this is the way it's gonna look at. Da-da-da. This is page 4. E4. Did I do 3? Did I not do 3?
ooh,
Yeah, he just didn't mark it. How many pages this thing has to be? Because I'm up to 10.
I think 10 was the max he wanted.
Okay, good. I'm not giving him any more.
Yeah, I was just sticking with 10. I was gonna do 8 original, but then when
I
he
wanted
told
to
me
do
like
8.
that one page could be that first page could be like a big setting,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's good.
He told you that too?
No, I said when you told me.
Oh.
And I'll
Yeah,
give you
that's
credit where it's due, bro.
no, no, no. I said, did he tell you that too? That's no, no. I thought it's like, you see, I was gonna tell you, see, we were right. I was not giving you no bull crap.
No, no, I believe you, bro. I believe you, bro.
Oh man. So that's what we're doing. Metal Lift, what you doing? I love the your
The
cockroach
roach.
background. Your cockroach of steel. La cucaracha magnética. Pretty soon we're gonna have to do our own mechs to go fight over there.
Oh boy.
Oh, all right. So page 5. I'm gonna make this whole page a splash page. That's what I'm gonna do. Be fun to draw it completely. So page 5, P5 is a splash page.
What's the
So
splash page
so
consist
a
of?
splash page is like a full art page. There's no panels, just a whole page.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ones that we always love to see. Like you turn the page and like, oh my god, look at all this stuff.
Like it's Batman on a motorcycle.
E-
Whoosh.
Exactly.
With the
So
big sound.
you have a splash page, and then you have your double spread.
Mm-hmm.
Your double spread is 2 pages that make one picture. But I'm not doing none of those here. Danelle has a Danelle has a double spread. I was glad I did the fixing on that one. It came out good, Metal. Came out really good. I said it looked like something and I forgot what it was, but it looked really good. Oh, it looks like the front of an expensive car dealership. All right, so this is good because then the creature turns around, sees them. I'm almost done. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I got 11 pages.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Where's where's Mondoko when I need him?
Uh-oh, better get Mako.
I'm gonna have to shorten some, squish some of these panels. All right, 8. Uh-oh, I think I made a dookie. And my cover, that's 11. That's a lot of pages. All right, let's see. So this is still gonna stay. I'm gonna have to work out from 6 and on. I'm gonna have to figure it out to eat up some of these pages. So we're just gonna, maybe I could put 6 and 7 together. All right, let's make this a little bit quicker. No tengo ni papel aquí. Hold up.
Unbelievable.
How many titles under Phantasmagoria again? I think there's the last one had 11. This one I think is running 12. I'm not sure, but we'll see because a lot of people are not doing their stuff. Like Noel,
Oh, he hasn't started.
Jimpachi, what up, gangsta? Who's Jimpachi?
What's up? What's up?
It's Bearded King. What's up, brother?
Ah,
Yo, my
snaps.
peeps, the contenders go. Look, I knew as soon as I called him out, he was gonna show up. Come on, Noel, you need to do your book. I literally just finished start called your name out. What up, Bearded King? Mm, chilling, chilling. Is that like Beetlejuice? Almost, but I just have to say his name once. Let me know one day when you guys want me on. I'll do a little cameo and draw with you guys. Hey, man, ain't no better time
Whenever
than the
you want.
present.
Yeah,
Whenever
man.
you want. You know the schedule. Tuesdays and Thursday. I could put up to 6 people up in here.
Yeah.
It still says 10, but we only tried it 6 people. So, um, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Again, 11. It's 10 if you pay on my podcast. We have only 6 max. Oh, okay. I was wondering why my ears were squealing. Squealing because you're not drawing.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't pay for it, but it keeps on saying I could put 10. We put in, have we put in 6 people here? Or we have a max of 5. We gotten only 5.
Yeah.
So So all this art is for Phantasmagoria. Yeah, what we're doing today, I'm doing the layout for the comic book for my comic book. Um, Monkey's doing a piece right there of his Fugo
My
Fire
preacher, my preacher,
piece. Preacher, teacher, dude.
Fuga Fire. Name is
Yeah,
I think I called what was his name? I think I called him Father Diego.
Father Diego, and I'm doing my Cadezer Falls. I is full doing BFKK digital shading. What? You could stream that. Put the camera over there.
Oh, he's doing the Bigfoot nose karate.
Digital shading. Oh my God, digital shading.
Oh, come on in here and do it.
Yeah, just put your camera on the side.
Yeah. Get over here. Did Alexis make it back from PR?
Oh, I don't know. He's been texting like he has. Any of the stories have body horror? What do you mean body horror? All the Phantasma stories have to be horror. Oh, we got a window. Oh, we got a. He's fighting with the computer.
Oh snaps! It's the
What up,
medal.
Metalist? Oh, he's gone. Uh, yep, he's back. Okay.
How do I do this? Hey, you guys.
What's up?
What's up?
Uh, just need to do some little settings.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just because of that,
And
just
then
because my pages are shorter, now I have to
6.
break my own
And just
rule.
because of that, just because my pages are shorter, now I have to break my own rule.
What was that?
Let's draw.
I have to make more than 6 panels on a page at least to
I have
shorten up
to
the
make
book.
more than 6 panels on a page at least to shorten up the book.
You're echoing there. You're echoing. You're echoing there. You're
I need to
You too.
let me.
It's Metalith. We're gonna have to go to your house and fix that, man.
echoing.
Predator soundtrack, my jam, yo. Ain't
Yeah. It's a keyboard player playing mixing Predator and Terminator, and he's mixing other 80s beats.
I guess I'll make 7. Yep. All right, I'll make 7. That's it. Did you get a chance to see the Venom movie?
I have not, man. I haven't. We've been on the go like all over the place. And then my son got his he's got a young adult bed, so we we ordered him a new bed, and everything, the whole bed frame, and he had storage now in his room. So he's a big boy now.
Oh snap!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like you, man, you can tell that to my wallet.
Huh?
I said, just like you can tell that to my wallet.
Oh, I bet that things are not cheap, man.
But you know what? He was happy. The fact that he was all smiles and happy about it. He was waiting for the delivery to come. That made it worth it. You know.
That's good. What time? What's the timeline for the book? Uh, I don't know.
I think it's I think he wants it in May. I could be wrong though.
I think he wants pieces of it, if anything. The whole book doesn't have to be done, but he wants pieces to start the campaign. I don't know when the
Right.
campaign is gonna start, but oh snap, Ghostbusters Hizzy. I ain't no scared of no sopa. I need more iron cockroach. You see that, Metalist?
I am cucaracha.
All right, so let me make a note in my handy dandy notebook that 7 and 6 and 7 are together.
But just don't put 7, 8, and 9. 7, 8, 9.
No, they're so scared of each other.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, I think I could shorten it up because what page is this? Page 6. Page 6. What do we get ourselves into?
A good old fashioned mashup.
I know. I just don't know what it is. Why you're echoing all the time? Do you have two screens on? Like I don't know what to tell you, man. It's feeding off of something else. I don't know. But that piece right there, that looks like Darksiders right there. What's Matt working on? Oh, Matt's working on his Father
Oh,
Diego.
this is Father Diego from the Phantasmagoria comic book that I have going called it's, Nat what's it called yeah, right. Uh, mystical. It's called Mystical Occurrences.
I like that. I like that title.
Thank you, sir.
Mystical mishaps.
Mystical mishaps. Yeah.
No, occurrences is cool. I like that.
Yeah. This is Father Diego. He's the main character in our story, and he's a preacher or pastor, priest, but he has a mysterious past. But you'll figure that out when you read the story. Oh, you gonna hop in? Let's go, bro. Get up in here.
Are you in the contenders chat? The link is there, buddy. If you're
Who's
there.
that?
If not, uh
Oh,
Beard
what's his name?
Bearded King.
Beard. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know. If not, I'll send you one directly.
I'm really looking for this thing, man. I can't believe I can't find it. The I'm over here looking at the Hellboy ice cream man. That was funny.
Send me the link. You're not in that. All right, give me 1 second, brother.
You want me to send it to him? It'll be easier for me.
Do you, oh you
Yeah, I have it on the link. Yeah.
oh okay.
Yeah.
Just send it to his bearded king account. All right, brother. He's gonna send you it. Yo tengo sed. All right, so I'm up to. I'm almost done. Uh, uh,
All
uh,
right, Beard
uh.
King, I sent it to you, pal. I really don't know where I put this thing, man.
Oh, actually, I ate freaking 3 pages in panels.
Oh, word.
Okay.
Oh boy, I'm losing my mind.
All right, so I have to change these panels now. Da-da-da-da-da. All right. Oh wow. Okay, so page 6. So page 7. And it's better that this thing happens here now than when I'm ready to draw
What's that?
this issue I'm going through.
Uh,
Changing of layouts.
is it a lot that you gotta change?
No, no, no. It's not a lot.
Oh,
I just have to reformat the way I already had set the story.
oh snap! What was that?
That's Jimpachi.
Is that
He's
rip rip?
playing he's playing asteroids.
I'm playing Doom Eternal. My bad. I didn't even realize it was cutting through. That's the controller.
When
What's
I
up,
heard
guys?
that
How's it
rip
going?
rip, I was like, damn.
Doing good, brother.
Chilling,
Здравствуйте,
chilling.
как дела? Здравствуйте. My Russian's getting better. It's
Oh,
getting
good.
better.
I'll
Oh
be able
snap!
to understand you in no time.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I've been practice. I actually found a website that allows you to practice with people from like native countries where they want to learn like English or whatever. So you can like talk English with them, and they'll talk to you in like in this case Russian, and then you get better. Like it's like kind of like you're like doing like a language exchange, I guess you would call it.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
And uh, by curiosity, why you want to learn Russian?
I just like the language, and I'm kind of crazy, so I like challenging myself. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm kind
Yeah,
of
you,
like
you you took the boat there.
yeah. Apparently, I didn't realize. I did some research, and I realized that it's one of the hardest languages to learn. Apparently, so
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, it actually is like. I didn't. I thought it would be like. I don't know. I thought it would just be like straight. It's the grammar that makes it hard. The grammar. That's what
Mhm.
makes it hard. That's all.
I
But
mean,
I've been having fun with it.
almost anything, almost any language, for some reason, some way, somehow, almost anything has something that sounds like Spanish or Latin,
Yes. Yes.
except
Yes.
except Russian.
No, Russian has stuff that sounds Spanish. There's actually words that are. It has a Latin root, so there's words that are the same in Spanish or Russian and Russian. Like
Like,
Hmm.
problema,
oh,
problema is the
really?
same. Yeah, that's the same. With how in Spanish you say like cucaracha, you roll your R. In
Yeah.
Russian they roll their R's too. So and there's
Oh,
a few words like D is like similar. Like it has a Latin root, so even though it's a Slavic language, it has some things that are surprisingly similar.
because I had a friend of mine. He was Greek, and I was like, he's like, yeah, Greek is almost like Spanish. I'm like, I don't think so. He goes, what you call salad in Spanish? I was like, ensalada, and he was like, well,
Salad.
in Greek it's salad.
Yeah, and same with Russian. And Russian is it's similar too. So there's some like
Crazy.
links between. Yeah, it's crazy. You know what it is too. I think like when you hear a foreign language, since you might not understand anything that you're hearing, you're missing the
Hmm.
words that you do understand because you're not like you're not listening for them.
Yeah.
So it's interesting stuff. I like all you guys' artwork. It looks great so far.
Oh, you like my
Thank
little
you.
squares? They're so beautiful.
I mean, like, well, everything I've seen in general, like the other stuff that I've seen you guys do, like Mad, yeah, that looks sick. So that's gonna be in the book, that picture, or
This one
are you
here,
just?
no, this not. This is just me. I'm doing mine digitally on the iPad,
Mhm.
but this is just one I've done. Just doing now the character itself.
That makes sense. Yeah, like just like a character piece, right?
Yeah.
That
Now what
makes
I'm
a lot of
trying to do is
sense.
find, trying to find my page, man.
I wanted to do something for Phantasmagoria because I'm really into like horror, but then I realized that because of the other stuff I have to do, like it wasn't feasible for me to like really like do it. Like I have to finish the other stuff I'm working on.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
sure there's gonna be more, man.
if this keeps on getting better and better, if there's a demand for number three,
Yeah, for
come
sure. Maybe
along
for
for
the
the
third
ride,
one.
Fluffy.
Yeah, hell yeah. For the third one, probably. I mean, because I spoke with him and I wanted to do it, but then I had like two other commissions, and I'm like, there's no way I can do both commissions and work on like a book like that because I would want it to look good, and
Hmm,
I wouldn't want to
What
rush anything.
what kind of commissions are you doing? All
Animation,
digital? Oh
all
wow, yeah.
digital animation
Oh,
commission. So that's why I'm saying like if it was like just the art, like no problem, but because they're animations, they're taking forever. I'm like, there's no way. There ain't no way I'm doing both all three. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'll wait. I'll wait maybe for the next one.
Yeah, I'm really busting my head looking for these daggone pieces.
What is your stories? What are your stories gonna be about? Are they like your parts of the book?
Mine is basically it's overall um, how can I say it? You ever watch the show Supernatural type of thing?
Yes, I love
Well,
Supernatural.
it's going down that route, like that aspect, but it has some twists and turns here and there.
Gotcha. So they're like kind of like supernatural, like hunters or something like that.
Uh, they don't start out like that, but yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. I dig it.
more like more like remember what was that old school movie? Monster Squad?
I have never seen that one.
The nerve. Well, if you ever get to see it, it's like Monster Squad, but you throw in a priest.
Okay, Monster
You
Squad with a
throwing free.
priest. Gotcha. I gotta check that out now. Yeah, like I want like what I wanted to do was some like really like crazy like sci-fi aliens because I had like a whole idea planned and everything too, which is crazy.
Hmm.
I wanted to do this whole like sci-fi alien thing where like I was getting too big for my britches. I was gonna have parts where like like the aliens are being like worshipped as like gods or whatever, but they're like
Hmm.
freaky aliens, and it was gonna be this whole crazy thing. And I got like really hyped about it.
Well,
Yeah,
just keep the
you can
hype.
still
Just
write it down. Yeah, keep it.
Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll keep. I have it in my mind. I have it in my mind. I'll write it down. But like, I was like super excited for that, and yeah.
there's
So
there's no reason that you could write it out and get it ready for when it's time.
that's true. I agree. Why wait, right? Why wait for that when I could get that done now?
At
Exactly.
least you know, and then you'd be like, it's gonna be you're gonna be even more hyped up because I already got it written. I don't have to write it.
Yeah, yeah, found it. Yeah.
That's true.
Pretty soon I'm gonna have one of the concept artists for Doom Eternal.
You know
Oh
what's
yeah.
funny? I actually, you know what's funny? You mentioned that because well, I said I was playing the game, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I was like, I was like literally just playing it. So
Yeah,
it's a
Mr.
good game.
Maribaldi.
So he was a concept artist on there. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
What did he do? Like environmental art or like
no, the creatures.
the Oh wow, that's really cool. So he's gonna talk about it, or is he gonna take part in something like in a book or something, or is he just gonna talk
He's gonna
about his
talk about.
experience?
He's. I'm gonna have him first talk about his book, his art book called Dark Harbor, and
Gotcha.
then we're gonna talk about his experience doing the how they picked him up, how all that good stuff that we wish we could get. But he's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the concept art. I didn't know. I mean, I never put a name to it, but it's really good. It looks really good. So, and like the designs for the creatures are pretty good because I don't know if you really played the old Dooms a lot, but one thing I liked about Eternal was that they kind of like went back to the original designs from Doom 2, and then
They
they just up
embellished him.
and they, yeah, and they made them look better as opposed to 2016 where they tried to like totally revise them. In Doom Eternal, they pretty much have all their iconography from Doom 2 and they just look better. So that was
Hmm.
the reconciliation between the two games is really cool. So very
Yeah,
awesome.
the guy, he has a book called Dark Harbor, and it's basically based on his fishing boats and stuff like that, and like creatures and monsters, real gore. He's really good at it.
I feel you. But yeah, you know what's funny? When I was younger, that was something that really used to freak me out. Like, because like the idea of like being in like under like all the creatures under the ocean, like the depths where you don't know. It could be like all kinds of like gigantic like sea creatures, sea monsters, right? Like that was something that used to like freak me out when I was younger.
Oh yeah, still does, man.
It's creepy. It's creepy. You have like like because like something about like being like in the depths to the point where like just the unknown, like you can't fathom what's down there.
Yeah, you can't see
Like
past your hand. You know?
yeah, you can't see exactly. So I've seen artwork. I don't know. He probably has made images like that where it's like showing like a boat or something, and then like under the boat you can kind of see what's under the water, and it's like some giant creature that barely fills the like it barely fits into the page, and it's like just
Hmm.
below the surface. I don't know if you ever seen like art like that.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Very cool. Very cool stuff.
I've seen real videos about that too.
Oh yeah. You think I've seen some of them, and I want to believe they're real, but then other ones I'm like, I
This,
want to believe.
there's one that you really it's hard to say right now. AI is going crazy, but the one that I see, that it's real. You know that it's real because that thing goes underneath the water. I mean, that thing is underneath the boat. It's underneath the person going towards the boat, and you can see that the wake moves the boat at the same time.
Gotcha.
So, and you could tell when it's CGI. I mean, when it's AI, the colors are different, the movements are different.
Yeah, they're a little unnatural. Yeah.
Yeah, like especially all these mermaid findings with this AI stuff gets me sick.
Yeah. I mean, some stuff that they make with AI looks really freaky. Like I saw a thing where there was some like weird like chupacabra thing on a person's bed, and it was AI, but it looked crazy and it was like running around the bed and it looked real. I was like, what the hell?
No, that one's real.
Shoot.
No, just kidding.
But
That
I'm,
one's
you know what I'm worried about? Like, listen, so
yeah, no.
I'm gonna get full sci-fi on you right now. Like, it's like totally like science fiction. Like, imagine AI like takes over like the world, and they just because you got to remember that. Like, I mean, that's a basic thing everyone like knows about, like the common fear or whatever of that. But imagine the AI takes over like everything, and then because it's a computer and they can like understand psychology, that they start creating like abominations for the sole purpose of like psychologically affecting people, like images like that, like videos like that, maybe like literal creatures that they're like robots or whatever, or
Yeah,
like
like
androids or whatever, and their
so
their
basically,
entire their purpose is to they're created with the idea in mind to disturb humans based on like psychology, like you know
so basically an AI scarecrow.
basically, yeah, basically. And like just for like psychological warfare, because like you remember that movie it 20 the it based on Stephen King's books or whatever. And then you
Hmm.
remember the original, the miniseries, right? Like that's the one that
Hmm.
we all grew up with, I'm sure. Like
Yes.
and you know what? I was trying to think like why does he look so freaky? Like what makes him look so scary? And I realized that it's the simple fact that his head, it's like he looks normal enough where like he looks humanoid, but then the head being just slightly too big makes it look creepy. And it's like little
Hmm.
things like that are what are psychologically they're wrong. Like you just know you're not supposed to like, because some people don't look like that, and it's like an uncanny valley kind of thing. And I think that's what I'm talking about. I feel like the AI would do stuff like that to like just psychologically disturb people. Because if you're fighting a war against humans, imagine your androids look like things that are meant to like frighten them and like mess with them. Whatever.
Hmm.
So
Well, they have
So
half of the war won because they'll just do AI images of everybody else's mother-in-law. That's it.
oh
yeah,
boy,
you're right.
oh boy,
You're right. You're
you
right. I
got
felt
it.
that. I was like, oh no, ice. My my
Please
my
don't take her.
mother-in-law. You saw that video. She's at this location. I don't remember the location. She was so
Yeah,
funny.
and then
I
please
see.
don't take her. She lives here, but don't go after her. She's
Yeah,
only there after 6.
That's right.
yeah, pretty much.
She likes to go
Oh
to
man,
bingo.
she
Please,
likes to go to bingo at this location. I wrote it down in the description, but don't go after her.
please. Oh my God, please don't take her. I'm so sorry. I really love her. Yeah, it was funny. That was real funny.
It was,
All
it
right,
was, it
so
was
this is
hilarious.
page page 7.
By the way,
Page
I think you asked before about Metalift's audio. I think I kind of figured out what it probably is. Um, because the location he's at, there's such a delay that whatever audio bleeds through, it's like it's delayed on his part, so it's reverbing back into the microphone. That's why we're hearing like an echo when he
Hmm.
talks. So that happens even when I join him on Instagram lives or
Instagram.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's why. I think it's just reverbing back because when you're hearing your echo, that's your message getting to him. So he's hearing it with the
mm,
Yeah.
delay, and then we're hearing it because it's playing back through the speaker. So
Hmm.
when you're
oh,
talking,
that's
there's that
messed
little
up.
delay is what's showing. Yeah, I think that's what it is to me. That's the only thing I can think of.
There is no cure for that.
No, I know like when he puts his headphones on, because I think it like helps because sometimes I can't hear myself at all because it's playing through straight through the headset. But I don't know. I don't know
Hmm.
what would like be able to fix it otherwise. Because
Maybe
even
we have
then,
to try to.
sometimes after a while, like at first it's good, but then after a while the reverb comes back. So
Yeah, because he did try that once and it was good for a minute and then it went back on.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Because
We still love you, Metalist. Don't worry about it.
I wish that wasn't like that. Like I join his lives. We have like great conversations, and then like it just all of a sudden it gets jacked up, and I'm like, oh man. So 'cause I do like talking to him. Like it
Wow,
gets
look at
so
the
like gets really interesting. Yeah.
look at the progression from Father Diego from the first one, the second and now.
I know, right? Well, that's the way he's gonna look there. This is getting in depth. I like the simplicity. The simplicity of these is
Yeah,
what I
that's
want to
good.
put in the book because I want to make it move a lot smoother and faster. So
Yeah, I like the second one. The
this
first
one,
one, la nariz, no, no, la narita muy grande and red.
this one.
That one looks good. That one's real good. What
I
up,
like
Blue
your art
Getsu?
style, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, bro. I really like your art style. It's very like very like energetic. I guess that would be the word I'd use. It's like a
Yeah,
lot
all
of
right.
energy in there.
Thank you.
I would agree with that and add animated.
Yeah, yeah.
Like his stuff is looks like it's straight for it's like cell work already, ready to put a cartoon.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah. You ever thought
Would-
about because I know you just said a little while ago you're doing your book digitally, right?
Hmm.
So you ever do you scan your art and then draw it on there?
I've done it before, but I think I'll probably work since the deadline's coming up. I think it just going straight onto the iPad.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes what I'll do is I'll like draw. It's kind of more like ghetto the way I do it sometimes, but sometimes like I can't really get a good well it is kind of like so I draw like something on paper and then I scan it on my phone. Like
Hmm.
I'll take a picture of it and instead of using like a scanner, I'll just upload the line art or whatever to my to my email or something, and then I'll pull it up and then I'll do it digitally. Like I'll draw over it digitally
Mm,
because then I can because sometimes like there are certain things that for some reason it's hard for me to do without the feel of the paper
Hmm.
and just having the feel so I can get it like how I want it to be and then switching over because then I'm just basically tracing it with like digital tools.
Right. No, I get that.
Are these like covers of like all the like 80s and 90s stuff?
Yeah, it's a guy playing the synthesizer with all the themes. It's a
That's
good little
awesome.
nostalgia trip.
It is. The Ninja Turtles one got me too.
Yeah.
man, man, man. So we went to a hockey game and it
Oh
was
yeah, how'd
awesome.
that go?
It
Yeah.
was good. They lost. They robbed them of a they robbed them of a goal. The puck hit the
Ouch.
post and went out and they called it a goal. Like
What?
what? Yeah. Yo, they was about to fight. I was like,
I
yeah,
would too.
let's get it.
Don't let a. I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. Isn't that the expression?
Yeah, yeah,
That's right.
exactly. I went to a fight.
The hockey game, yeah, they broke out into a hockey game.
Like, damn, hockey game. I want to see a fight. Keep going.
Yeah,
I kind of
we're
just
gonna
like I
keep
like
on going.
watching a fight. I do. It's entertaining. Like
Oh yeah.
That's all I watch to relieve stress in school. And they're like, Mister,
hockey
what are you
fights.
watching? Yep, hockey fights. You watching hockey fights? There's some kids that don't know what hockey is.
Tuh, it's crazy.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because hockey is so neat, niche. It's like so the people who watch it, they love the hell out of it, and then everyone else like just know it exists. That's it. There's like no like they can't name a single player. Like it's like such a for being around so long, it's like not really a popular sport like that, which is kind of crazy to me.
I
Because
thought
it's one of
I
the few sports where they'll just let them like rip each other's
fight.
heads off for a little while. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
Yeah.
yeah. That's how it should be. It's like the only true gladiator sport left.
well, there's MMA.
That,
Yeah.
wow. But yeah, but that's not like
That's not
I
what
guess that would be
that is.
that would be more gladiator.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
biased because like myself, like I love it. I'm like really biased, and I gotta remember like not to talk about it because then I feel like I open a can of worms and I start going crazy. So I'll
No, no,
leave
no,
it at
that's
that.
fine.
But
I like MMA. That's fine. That's no problem. You're not
I'm
gonna.
like I'm like a nerd. I'm really like an MMA nerd. That's exactly what I am.
That's
I've
fine.
I've,
I mean,
I've learned to accept it.
no, I'm just saying that somebody tried to 2 years ago. Somebody tried to tell me that baseball was a very hard sport. He like name one sport that's harder than baseball. I was like soccer, basketball. It was like
Hockey.
you. I didn't even put hockey because it was like no way. This is baseball is too much. This that. Dude. You sit in between innings.
Yeah.
You're standing out there waiting for somebody to hit the ball to you. You're not really doing nothing until something happens.
Yeah. Everything's like a burst. Everything happens in bursts in baseball.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and that's
Basketball, you're
if it
running back and
happens.
forth. If it happens, the pitcher, I said, besides the pitcher and the catcher, and maybe the first baseman, those are the ones that have the hardest job in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
else just
yeah.
follow the ball, Fido. That's all you're doing.
Yeah. You know what else too, man? Like I think, like I feel like baseball is more of like a mental game. You know, like
Mm,
I feel like certain games are
it is.
like I respect them. Like don't get me wrong, because you still have obviously have to be good, very talented to play
Sure,
effectively.
sure. I don't
But
take that away from it. But
yeah, exactly.
you cannot tell me that it's the hardest sport.
No, it's not. It's not. You can't. You really can't. But I think that like when it comes to like those like a sport, like certain games are more like psychological. Like they're more like to me, baseball is more of like a mental kind of thing. Like I don't
Mhm.
like it's hard. It's like I feel like baseball's like more like a mind game kind of. While like and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that other sports don't obviously require you to be smart. They all do. You have to know what you're doing.
We get
But
to, we get to.
yeah, like baseball is like such a very slow paced sport where you have to like really calculate everything, make sure everyone's in position. Like you do
Mhm.
certain things, say like even set things in your favor. Like you want to like it's optimal maybe to not to kind of slow the game down, try to make sure your guys are on the bases before you do anything, as opposed to like let's say like for example like boxing where even though it's a very technical sport you have to know there's always action happening. It's a very reactive as well, and I don't feel like
Yeah.
baseball is that reactive comparatively, so that's why I agree with you when you say that it's not you can't say it's the hardest sport at all. um
Mm.
but I
It's
think I think that it is like a mind more of like a mental game in my opinion.
each sport requires their own strategy and their own,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say think that, but their own specialty. Baseball might be thinking, soccer might be you better have stamina,
Oh
you
yeah.
know. That's why I say hockey. I used to watch hockey when I was in Puerto Rico. So it was I was like the only kid that watched hockey because my dad had, stolen cable. So and I loved
Like a true Puerto Rican. I'm kidding.
exactly. So what called me the attention was the ice. The gliding on the ice, that always called my attention. And it was just amazing they could knowing how hard it is to stay on your feet, yet you have to like play with this puck and a stick and then watch out somebody's gonna pound you in the face
Yeah. Or get you
Yeah.
with the stick or the puck.
or hit
Cut
you
you with
with
the skate
anything. I
was
was like,
my other one.
Say what you
what
want
was that?
about hockey, but you can't say it's boring. Can't
Yeah,
No,
say it's
no.
boring. That's one thing you
can't
can't,
say.
because like people can say it's not that popular. They can say, oh, there's not that much money in it. All fair, but you can't say it's boring.
Mm. It's like it's like a joke. How do you get your hands out of the mouth of a hockey player?
Oh,
You work your thumb to the front teeth.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alexi!
That's
That's
funny.
fair.
Oh, he's muted.
That's hilarious.
But
Like
yeah,
even with like jujitsu, like like jujitsu is like super complicated. Like it's funny because when you're competing in jujitsu, it's like super complicated because of course it's like the athleticism aspect. But you're like
mhm.
there people say like it's like playing chess with your body, and it really is because
I
like
agree.
for example like whenever like I like when you guys would come to the gym and I would train with them, like because they're new, they don't know any technique yet, they just go crazy on athleticism trying to like smash you into the mat because they don't know anything yet, so they're just trying, there's like a level of like fear, like anxiety. You can feel like even if you like grab them, you can feel like they're like there's like a, almost like a vibration to their body, which is like their
Don't
adrenaline.
hurt me. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
hurt me.
So they go crazy. They'll like do all kinds of stuff. So what I learned to do is like if a guy is like, and I'm not a small guy, but there's guys that are like way bigger than I am, and they're very strong. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just hold you in a position and let you get tired. And now that you're tired and relaxed, now we're gonna work, and I can like get you, and I can like sort of
Now you
like now I can well I'm not even trying to win, but now I can teach you because now I can slow things down for you because now you're tired, and I can guide you through the positions of what we're doing and whatnot. And it's very cerebral. Like in MMA, it's a little different because in MMA, like for example, like if I have you in a position on the ground in jiu-jitsu, like my hands are on your leg, like both all my limbs are on one leg. If it was a real fight, you could just punch me in the face, right? So,
Mhm.
but in MMA, and so in jiu-jitsu, because I don't have to worry about getting punched or kicked, there are techniques that only work for jiu-jitsu. That's why it's more like chess. But when you're doing
Right.
MMA, I can't do certain things because while I'm holding your if I have your arm and your leg hooked with both hands, now you can ground and pound me. So MMA is much more like athletic, more it's obviously you have to be technically sound and smart and good or whatever, but it's much more of like an aggressive, fast sport. And jujitsu is really you can really slow it down just because you don't have to worry about getting punched. Like that really makes all the difference.
Yeah,
And
I used to take hapkido with
oh,
taekwondo.
nice, nice. And when I was a kid, I used to do taekwondo. Uh,
Uh, so I
very
know
fun.
that it's I know the part that you're talking about being scared when fighting because my teachers didn't let out. They attack me. It was like, oh god, we got to do this again.
Oh man, I still remember it. Did they use the Korean names for the attacks? Like when I was younger, it was like the Korean names, like Upchagi. You know, like
No, no, because it was taekwondo, but it was a bunch of Italians. We found out there were a bunch of mafia people that were running the dojo.
oh yeah,
Yeah, so the only thing we knew in Korean was how to count,
I see.
but they
Yeah,
didn't use that. We had Seven M Tony and Master Lee. How original. And
Master Lee. Yeah, the most Korean name you could think of. That's
but it
all.
was
That's
fun.
awesome.
I got up to what was it, green belt? Then they shut
Listen,
down the school.
I make the joke. I have Dominican Taekwondo. Like I learned from a bunch of Dominicans, like at the Dominican Taekwondo.
I
But
learned
like
from a bunch of Guidos.
yeah, a bunch of Guidos. But you know what's funny? There's a guy, an Albanian guy,
What's up?
and we used to train in with the MMA gym. There was a guy that was like he was a Taekwondo black belt. He knew the head coach of
Hmm.
the gym, and he
Right.
was like helping people with kicks and stuff. And me and him would always train together. And I remember the head coach, they call him MC. He was talking about how when he met him, it was because there was a bunch of Albanian like mob dudes that were training like Taekwondo, and then
Hmm.
he rented out space in their gym, so they started training together. The Albanians started training with they started learning like jujitsu and wrestling and like and kickboxing, and then on the other hand, they were teaching him like taekwondo and stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool. But it's just funny because you said talked about the mafia stuff, and I think it's a funny parallel because I'm like the Albanian, a bunch of Albanian gangsters, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Metallift said, you guys need to check out my sport from my country, sepak takraw, which is kick volleyball. That sounds interesting.
kick volleyball. Wow, that's cool.
What's up, Alexi? Why you not in the chat? I mean, in the
Alexei,
room.
Alexei,
Uh-oh, he put his camera on. Blue Getsu, you still here, brother? How you doing?
Lugetsu.
Blue Getsu is the creator of. He's coming up with a new comic book called Marshmallow Robots.
Marshmallow
Hello,
robots. Wow.
water contender. Can you hear me now?
Are you in the toilet?
No, why? Is
It
it
How
sounds like an
echoing?
echo.
I don't know why, but it sounds weird. That's why I'm trying to get used to this thing. So, um, yeah, I'm
You
not in
back
the
from PR?
toilet.
You
Yeah, I'm
back
back
from
from Puerto
PR?
Rico. Yeah.
Nice.
What up, Mad
nice.
Monkey? Who's here? Who else is here?
What's
Mr.
up? What's up?
Jampanshi. Metal Live is also here. He's muted. Um,
Um, Jimpachi
so
is
how you been,
Bearded
Hank?
Queen. Me, I've been good.
That's good. What you guys working on tonight?
We're working on me and Monkey are working on. Well, he's drawing from his book for Phantasmagoria 2, and I'm making the layout sheets. Let me show you. I'm making the layouts for my Cadessa Falls. So I got them. I'm
Okay,
laying them out first. Should be done with it. I'm
that's
already up to
cool.
page number 9. I shortened it
You
too
heard
much.
of
I had 11 pages. Now I got 9. I guess it's fine.
Oh wait, so
your
your
cover's
full
coming up?
your full story is gonna be 11 pages or nine?
Well, it's just the short story of it, not the full story.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let me show you the cover. Let's get this off. I enjoy my cover. My cover is pretty neat. That's it. The Desert Falls. Let's see
Well,
here.
I like it, bro. It's cool.
Hold on 1 second.
Heck, I have a question. Your cover for the Gaia Secession, if I'm pronouncing it right, correct me on that. Um, did you color that also?
I didn't color it. Somebody else colored it.
Oh, okay. Oh, somebody else did.
I have a copy of it. I'm gonna do my own coloring on one of them and sell it on the side.
But it came
It's
out
all
good,
about
you
that
know.
business, baby. All about that business.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
it did come
But
out
it
good.
came out
He's
great. I like the coloring on it. They did it pretty cool. Who did that coloring? Do you know?
I forget who it was, but I think he's the one that he's the one that this guy uses all the time.
The colors.
For
Okay. Yes, I think I know who it is a bit.
so right here for Cadezzer Falls, it's two sisters, right? They're stepsisters. It's a half picture here. When I color it, it'll look better. Um, she's a vampire and she's a werewolf, and they fight off creatures that try to destroy their little Cadezzer Falls neighborhood or city, whichever one it is. That's basically it is. But this is just a small story. They're not full blown or anything like that.
Oh yeah,
The
because
Desert
it's gonna be a thing like
Falls.
you're gonna introduce the characters in Phantasmagoria, then probably do something after, right?
Yeah, so if it goes well, it'll I'll just keep it as a Phantasmagoria thing, or if people really want a demand, then I'll do the book. I already had thought that the book could also split in two and have the story of Katya and the story of Chloe separately, but we'll see what happens.
Gotcha.
So,
Kasia,
heck,
Kasia. Go ahead, Alexia. I was just gonna say. I wasn't gonna say anything particularly profound, bro. What were you saying?
that's good. No, I was gonna tell Heck that I just bumped in with a friend of ours. He had owned a comic shop. Remember from the Drifting Comic?
Yeah.
At I just bumped in with him not too long ago. He gave me his contact. Knew again that he's gonna, I think, reopen a new business. He's working on a bookstore right now.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's gonna, yeah, it's gonna be very close to the area, but he doesn't want to announce it yet
Okay.
until he has everything organized. So he
No problem.
got kind of excited when we mentioned we have the Odd Contender cover, comic cover. So see how
Nice.
he's gonna. Yeah, he hasn't seen it yet, but meet up with him soon and see what if he's interested in anything at the comic. He has, he has a he's working on the bookstore, so that's pretty cool.
Cool. I don't
That is
I
cool.
don't I don't know for Metalith. I have two teenage girls, but I don't know if there's any more females that are going to be in that book, Phantasmagoria. You would probably have to catch up and talk to George, the comic unknown, to see if there's any other females in that book. They
Makes
probably will
sense.
be. I think Angie Gogo's coming back in. So
You mean like female
Hmm.
creators or female characters?
female characters.
Okay, okay, okay. That sounds cool, man. I seen one. I think wasn't Exodus Z. Wasn't that like part of that? If I'm not Mistaken.
Well, Exit Z, he's the one. He's the comic unknown. He's the one that spearheaded the whole thing. There
Okay.
there is
Yeah.
there is one small Exit Z cameo in that Phantasmagoria book, the first one. But yeah, so he's in it there too.
Gotcha.
He's coming out with part two of Exit Z, and my art is gonna be one of the variant covers. Let me show you.
Is the comic book is gonna be out on soon again, or if I'm
Oh,
not
that's cool.
mistaken, right? Or
I like that. That's really cool,
nice.
man.
Yeah, he's trying to make me the new Scotty Young
The new Scotty Young.
because the guy
Mhm.
from Gaia Secession also wanted me to do the cover for his book, and he also wanted me to do it in chibi style. I have it here still.
I was,
Bro,
you know, I was reason, yeah,
people
that
love
that's pretty
chibi.
cool. I would like to see that a comic of that of Gaia, just with that little lion and that character and
Puma.
chibi style. Yeah, that would be pretty cool to see the Gaia situation going on Chibi. You know, it's like a dream.
That'll be
You know,
nice.
you could, I like, if you really wanted to, you could probably do an entire book in a chibi style.
Well,
Exactly.
I do
That would be
have
really cool.
I do have some characters that we were doing for a video game a couple of years back, but it didn't go through. But I have all the artwork because I was the concept designer for it, and I
Oh,
plan
nice.
and I plan to do something with it. Let me go grab it. Hold on.
Matt Monkey, how you been?
I have been well. I have been well.
He's
Long
been
time no
monkeying
hear
it
from
up.
you, man.
He's been monkeying it up in a mad way. If you
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I've been ooh
Instagram
ah
feels kind of
ah.
empty without you guys. We miss you over there.
Huh. No, we're still there, man. Our presence is known.
you know
I,
what
I
though, YouTube is way more stable with that stuff.
Oh
Streamyards and
yeah.
whatnot. That's like
Oh
just
yeah.
just that alone makes it worth it switching over.
100%.
So now, in Instagram does, I mean, on YouTube, people are looking at us right now at this moment. I don't see nobody, but it's like,
Everybody's
is it like
asleep.
a chat where people go in and be nosy and look at artists?
No,
Well,
it's
when you
just YouTube.
well,
Yeah.
it's just YouTube. Yeah. After you know what's funny? If you're consistent on YouTube and the content is good, people are gonna tune in. You know, they're gonna tune in.
Hmm.
They're gonna see the art. And as everyone individually has success, like you guys are doing the book, people are gonna want to check you guys out. You can say, oh, you can watch this on YouTube and whatnot.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
and it basically grows that way. So of course, this is a new channel, so it's gonna be a little bit. You might have like 3 or 4 viewers in the beginning, but
It's gonna.
that can snowball into something way bigger.
Oh my
So
god.
right
Hold on.
now we are in the live stream, right? And people are just crossing by and say, "Oh, look at this artist there. They're drawing. They're
Yeah,
looking at us."
it's on YouTube. It's anybody who clicks the video
Clicks
will be
in
able to
and
watch
we'll
it.
watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, I
Which
didn't
is a
know
great
that.
which
Okay.
which is a great way to get
I thought you're
exposure.
supposed to make the video and then share it at YouTube, and then
No, no, no.
for
We're
video
live.
people watching it. Oh, we're live right now. Okay. Hello,
Oh,
Yeah.
YouTubers.
so you didn't know
Welcome to the Art Contenders.
you could do live on YouTube, right? Well, yeah, like that's a thing.
I,
You can do
I
it.
knew about
Hmm.
it.
Well, I didn't. I thought that once you had like an audience already, that's when you do it live, just for that audience that you already have. I didn't thought there
No.
were people like can just go in on YouTube and just if they see a live, they can just go in there, pop out,
Yeah,
and
There's
say
ha-
gotcha.
hi.
there
I'm
there's
looking
has
at
to
people
be
drawing right now.
there is a way that you have to also make sure that you're putting the right captions, the right titles, and all that stuff for people to come in and see.
Well, the right tags, yeah, the right
Yeah, the
tags, the right
tags and stuff like.
playlist.
All right, so let me take a minute of your time and bother you with this. So this is what is going to be one of my other um solo layout. All right, so this is going to be one of my other books that I'm planning to do. It's going to be more of an adventure. It's going to be more like the whole book. I plan to be like an RPG. So because that's what the game was supposed to be like. But here's some of the bad guys.
That's really cool.
This is another bad girl right here. They look,
Yeah, that looks cool. Let me see that again.
of course you would.
It's just the position. It's just kind of like the movement. It's like,
It's like
ooh.
she's like jumping in the air, right? Like
Yes, she's falling down. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, it looks
yeah.
cool, man. I like
We
that.
have
Yeah,
that.
it's funny you mentioned that because when I first saw it, I instantly thought of an RPG game. Like like how the old Zelda games used to look, like the old art style,
Yeah.
like where he
This
like looked a little more chibi.
my race of dwarves, some icons, some weapons, some houses,
Now
some
I have a
hut.
question: do the female dwarves have beards?
No,
Thank
no.
Okay,
This is a different guy. These are more
God.
these are the elves with some of their that's a rogue, that's an engineer, that's a thief, that's an archer. Let's see. We have more elves with humans here. So they are chibi-esque. They're not totally chibi. These are the orcs. I kind of like the orcs. That's a female orc.
I love orcs. Orcs are freaking cool. I remember I drew a picture a while back that was like some bald like Viking dude fighting like a horde of orcs. Like
That would be awesome.
I just like
These are like
I like
the human race right here. These are like the reptilian Naga.
reptilians.
Yeah, reptilians, like
The eye
lizard
of
people.
the eye of the Illuminati.
Yeah. Here more here more of my dwarfs. I did a lot of work. These are like animal species. You got cat, bear, you got a dog. Let's see what else. We got the mer people.
Mer people.
Yeah,
Namor.
Yeah.
Namor.
Namor, which is just Raymond spelled backwards.
which
Pretty
is
You're
much
which is
right.
also it also I think
Roman, yeah.
you guys
Roman.
said the word garbage.
Yeah. Listen, man. What they did to Namor was a travesty, but
Yeah, no,
I
I didn't
also
even
think it's
watch it.
funny. I think it's funny though. I do.
I gave
Medalist
up
said,
on all that.
Medalist said, please no talk about girls with beards. The mental image is just too much.
Bro, there's a I made a joke about that because apparently that was a thing. Like I don't know if it was Tolkien or somebody, but they had a
Oh
thing where
yeah.
like the female dwarves had beards. It's so weird.
It was in the Amazon show. Yeah, the
It
Amazon
was.
Prime Lord of the Rings. Yep.
It was in the Amazon show, but I think that's also lore accurate to the original dwarves that the females had beards. But again, just because it was accurate doesn't mean that it's a good decision, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
so
got
these
female with beards, right?
who
They have female with beards
I mean,
what was
on the
this movie?
circus, the circus.
yeah.
Yes,
That's
yeah,
because
the
they have like
circus.
they have like a hormone disorder. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all
it's
it is.
true. Also,
That's why.
women
Yeah.
women that take the pill for thyroids also makes
Yes.
them hairy.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Okay.
Hey.
Wow.
I guess we're just saying stuff, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna leave that there.
Metalif right now is cringing. I know he is.
I bet he is. All right, so these guys, so the when the bad people, the first bad guys that you saw, the girl that was jumping, and the other guys, they have these masks, and when they capture villagers, they put masks on them, and that's how they become, they become under their spell. That's the way it was supposed to be.
I
See
see.
what they have ready. This was just more. This was like the preliminary, the first thing. They wanted penguin people. I was like, you guys suck.
Penguin
Get out of
people.
here. I don't know what they were talking about, but I got dwarf. I have a dwarf here that was looking really, really much like He-Man. But
Dwarf He-Man.
yeah, that. These are more elves. So I do tend to do something with this since I already got it down packed and story wise. This is the beginning. This was gonna be one of the. It was gonna be one of the creatures that they're gonna be fighting like a boss or whatever. It's like
Yeah,
Sanchez
no,
is a
they look
woman with
fun.
a beard.
They look fun.
This is more orcs. This was one orc. I did a test trial with watercolor markers. I didn't know. This is a nice one right here. This is like it gives me Swamp Thing vibes.
You know, they have some game engines that aren't like they do like a lot of the program. It has like pre-made coding. You could
Yeah.
probably make that RPG. All you have to do is learn how to do spriting for like games. If you probably already know it, if you're not, you could look it up, and you could probably still make that game happen on your own because they have like
Yeah.
pre-made scripts and stuff.
Call it? This thing Unreal Engine. It could do it. It really does. Like if you want to do tabletop or behind three person or whatever it's called,
Yeah,
third person view.
third
They
person.
already
Yeah,
have all that already. If you wanted to do it isometric, and the thing is that they already have characters. You size the characters and then you put the skins on them, and that's how they made basically Fortnite. Is the same way.
yeah. Fortnite is like generic assets, right? And you just
Yes,
customize them.
the skins and
That's
everything.
interesting.
These were all the I'm hung up on for. These are all the portals for each country of these people that they were gonna come in. The human. This was the orcs. This was the I don't know who was these. Yeah, is this is the orc looking forward, and there was isometric, and same here. There was the humans front and that isometric. I had to do all that, but you never heard about bros before females, and it went caca. So, but yeah, I have
Yeah,
I have
I know what
a
you mean.
lot. I have a lot here that I could work with and have like a good fantasy quest book, comic book
Yeah,
something.
bro.
You
You already
remember
have all
the
the concepts done, so why not?
Do you remember the books that you have to like choose your own path at the end of the paper?
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, yeah, yeah. Those novels, like choose your own. It's like basically RPG books, role playing books.
Yeah. So maybe I'll do something like that. It'll take a little bit of more thinking than just wishing, but I figure something out.
Yeah, bro, that sounds really cool. That's a great idea. I know they've done like books like that. I don't know if there's comics like that. So that would might be a unique thing that doesn't really like you don't see
That'd be
often.
cool.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of like choose your own like stories involving comics. Like all the ones that I've read when I was younger were like actual books.
Yeah. I like
So
those books because I used to die quick. I was like, done. I'm done reading.
I guess I died.
Mm.
You know, that's like that would make you that would really make you like really good at seeing the future. Imagine like you put a stipulation on yourself like if you die, that's it, the book is done forever. So you're gonna be thinking
Imagine.
extra hard, like like you gotta make sure you don't screw up. Like you put some insane stipulation like that, you're gonna get like way better at like recognizing patterns in general. Just because you don't want to
Imagine.
deal with the consequences, right? Yeah.
It's like
Hey,
thank you
Bad
for the
Monkey, can I
page.
see what you're working on a little bit closer? All what I see is like a little tiny screen.
Hold up. I'll
Yeah,
put it
no,
on
that's
for
it.
him.
Oh,
Give me 1 second. Where's the monkey at? Oh, there he is.
Middle Live is kind of quiet, huh?
Bam.
Oh, he's bam. That looks cool. I like it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's
Give me
awesome.
that's pretty cool.
It's
Give me that vibe
awesome.
of Double Dragon.
It's awesome.
Why do you have an echo?
I don't know. It just right now it just the echo just jumped in.
Are you in like a hallway or something?
No,
He's in the stall.
Do you have two phones on?
no. Let me see if I unmute myself again.
It's always the troublemakers, I tell you.
Is that what the heck is that? Damn, I can't remember that one. That's
Uh,
Rocky, right? That's Rocky.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's Rocky Four.
Bro, when he climbed the mountain, he's like Drago. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Hearts on Fire. That's a great song.
Hmm.
I love that song. I listen to it when I like lift weights sometimes. As cheesy as it is, it gets me hype.
It's not cheesy, bro. Tell me, I'm in the city of Rocky Balboa. It ain't cheesy at all.
So what are the comics they're being worked on this month, right? It's is it, am I correct? Phantasmagoria, Gaia Secession, and Marshmallow Robot, right?
Correct. Yeah, you are right.
Okay.
Alexi's on track.
Interesting stuff. I'm trying to be, yeah, keep track of what's going on, like, have you guys seen any new movies lately?
Alexi, I have a piece for you to buy. Let me show you. It's gonna be one in a million.
Uh,
Since you like Marshmallow Robot so much.
ooh, look at that.
That looks cool. It looks goofy.
These are wormellows. They're
Warmellows.
marshmallows that turn into creatures.
Oh,
Wormellows. They're
Yeah,
that's the,
that's
named.
that
right.
that could be like a new like Pokemon or something like that. That's an idea waiting to happen.
No, that's the book that Blue Gets is doing. It's called
Oh, okay.
so those characters are in the book. They're wormellows.
Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. That's really cool.
This one right here, he's just that's Adi. He's from the Odd Contenders. He's just in there de presentado.
He
The
needs to make
mascot.
those action figures for Marshmallow Robots.
That's the mascot right
So
there.
thank you.
That looks
It
cool.
It
was
does.
fun. All right, let me get my last page done.
I checked out. I checked out. I went to I was talking to a printer on the phone because I was thinking about like if I do my own book, how much it'll cost me to like print books, whatever.
Mhm.
And I don't know if it's just New York where it's like crazy expensive, but I mean it's gonna be pricey no matter what. But he told me that there's a 200 minimum, period. So even if I just do like one or two books, it's a 200 minimum. And I was like, that sounds really crazy to me. That price
No,
does not seem right to me.
no,
It seems
you go
wrong.
go to a smaller printer.
Yeah, I think that might be what it is because he said 200 minimum. I'm like, that doesn't
No,
sound right to me.
that's
That sounds like a head crack, as we say it, the head crack price.
How much it costs for 200 prints?
No, he said it was a minimum $200 for to print books. So even if I print 5 books, it'll cost 200 minimum plus the books. I was like, no, it's
that's
not right.
crazy.
It's
You could go to
crazy.
Kinko's if it was still around and get a book. Metaliv said that was some good cereal box art for the Odd Contenders. Stop giving yourself ideas because you have a list that's like 25,000 pages long.
Oh, you mean his
Metaliv,
backlog of art, right? Yeah.
yes. And then he keeps
But
on getting ideas. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
you can't argue with the quality though. It does take it might take long, but the quality is there. The art is like it definitely looks great.
Hey, you guys heard of Mez? I haven't seen Mez on live for a while.
Like the picture that I have in my as my icon, Metalif drew that. That was Metalif's art.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he's so good, man. I mean, like on one hand, you gotta as an artist, you have to be fast if you're especially if you're like, it's good to be fast, but like if the quality is good. But I get what you mean that like if you have so many ideas and you have a backlog, you can get
He has a
crazy.
backlog that goes all the way back to 1973.
he
Nah, he's
came
good
out
with
the
stuff.
he came out the womb coming out with ideas.
Hmm. I mean, he was during. We did the contest for Bigfoot Knows Karate. The first time we did the contest, that's the first time we met Metalith, and he stayed with us. But like 4 months later, after that, he was still coloring his Bigfoot Knows Karate. I was like, "It's done. It's good." He goes, "No, no, not yet. You need to change this." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna let you do it."
Let that man cook.
Yeah,
Yeah, Yeah, his but yeah, like I get it. I kind of get it in a way because like you want it to be perfect, but at the other end of it, sometimes you have to like accept. All right, it's good. You gotta like, all right, it's good, it's done. If I keep looking at it, I'm just gonna keep adding more forever.
Like when he was doing your piece, I was like, "Yo, that's good. That looks real good. You're done." No, the gun needs to get fixed. Blah blah blah. I was like, "It looks good to me. It looks good to me." It was like, no, and then the way he draws is so amazing because he does a blob and then he starts taking away from it.
Yeah, yeah. Like a sculpture, like a
He,
you're sculpting clay,
he
literally.
does like some reverse engineering with his art.
Yeah, yeah. There was another artist I seen use that method too. I forgot who they were. It was a famous one. He would start off with like just like the same way. He would make like a basic shape and then like just work his way from there.
I know Sketchcraft does that.
Yeah,
He calls it blobbies.
lobbies.
Hey, the guy who did what's his name? That's the guy who did
Who did what?
Bile. Oh boy.
No. Sketchcraft is the one that did Spawn Kills All the Spawns.
Oh, okay.
Get this.
Yeah, I
Spawn's so
haven't seen
cool,
him
bro.
doing any streaming lately.
They do it during the day,
Really? Mm.
and sometimes they do it to get they record it and then they put it out.
Okay.
Sometimes
That's a
Well,
good tactic. Pre-record and then do it.
I'm probably being contracted by a film director who's going to make a movie of my characters.
Oh,
good
really,
for you, man. Congrats.
Yeah, that's
bro?
awesome.
That's awesome. How did that come about? I'm really curious.
Probably somebody in
Eh,
Puerto Rico.
talk to somebody from the contender.
Ooh.
No, I'm joking with you guys.
Oh, listen.
Dare you?
No joke aside. The cemetery that you walked on that you had a video of, was that the one in Ponce?
Yeah.
I I told you went to go see my father. That's where he's at.
No, that's no, that's the one. Not. It's between Ponce and Juanadillas.
Yeah, that's the one in El Pueblo.
El
It's
pueblo.
between city and countryside on the south side.
Yeah, por este. Ah, no, por este. What's it called? La Cantera.
It's not. It's the center. No, that's the center. Yeah, no, not there.
Oh, okay. Well, then
No.
you lied to me. You owe my father a visit. You owe my father a visit.
Oh, your dad is buried there?
Yeah, why would you go see him? He don't work there.
No.
I found that so wholesome,
Nope.
bro.
I went to do some cleanup.
Oh, that looked nice though.
Hmm.
I was like,
It
well, you
feels
don't do
good
no
Alexi,
to me.
drawing.
Alexi, you can do. You ever thought about doing like a stop motion thing with your characters? They look like to me like they look like stop motion characters. Like you can
That's
make
my
like a
main
little
goal.
yeah, you can do like a short like little like film like that, animated film or something.
That's what my main goal. That's what I want to do with them. But I've been working more constructing first
The puppet.
the puppet. Yeah,
I
how to
wanted to
figure
do
it
that
out.
years ago. I wanted to do it years ago. I was thinking, like, oh, I can animate something in stop motion, but I didn't. I never figured out how to like to create the models in a way that they don't get damaged from like using them and posing them. Because all even the clay that I use, I'm like, after a while, this clay is gonna wear out, and it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna hold its shape. So do I have to make multiple? Is there like a technique
Yeah.
to it? Is it actually a puppet? Like is it an actual puppet or is it just a clay model, like a clay sculpt? Like I don't know enough about
No,
it,
no, you
but
got to create the puppet. No, you got to create the puppet. It
so
has to
when you
be created.
but when
You
you
can
make
do
the
it either way, but
okay.
you want some good shots is on the model because the model can you can do so much stuff with it, right? Like movements and
But like so
um.
am I like heating the clay and stuff or am I just making the model, like just making it? Or
No,
do I
you
have
gotta
to
make
like
the
heat
model
it?
with tough material. with a good materials. That's the thing I'm trying to learn more about it, which is the best way. And I've been watching so many YouTube videos lately about it. Everybody uses different, whatever is comfort for them, what they understand. Like um, you can do it with even clay,
Yeah, but
but
my
it's all
issue with
depending on your puppet.
my issue with clay is that it gets warped. So if you need the characters to move in a way that's like really dynamic or really like
They have
very
they have
yeah.
metal skeletons with
Yeah,
the joints that move, but they're expensive. But that's what a lot of the studios use now. They
but you
put the
can
clay on
buy
top
and
of
do
that.
your own skeleton. You don't have to do the same
Bro,
one.
I'll use pipe cleaners, bro. I'll buy pipe cleaners and make it and just make a
Or
skeleton.
just coat
Pipe
hangers,
cleaner.
man.
Yeah,
Coat hangers.
there's
Yeah, or
cheaper
coat
way to buy
hangers. Yeah.
those things, and yeah, this way of doing them, there's more economic. You don't have to buy those ones. Those are for the pros that really want to go quick and get it done.
Big old PVC
You
piping.
can,
Because what I would
Hey
do
guys,
if I yeah.
real quick. I'm about to head off, man. I gotta rest up, man.
All right,
All right,
man.
man.
Let's pick out your stuff right there.
Yep.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
man.
you
Catch
need
you
to
later.
go, Rob.
Nice talking to you, bro.
Yeah, definitely,
oh,
man.
wow.
Oh,
What
they
is that
got
on the
some
side
nice
there,
ones.
monkey? With colored. Oh
Oh,
yeah, very red.
that's all the other stuff.
That's all the stuff for the book.
Nice.
Secret
Yeah.
stuff. You can't watch it no more.
Yeah,
The
right.
secret.
It's all
Top
the
I
ideas
secret.
I was
see it.
looking for, yeah, to put it together. But yeah,
All right,
man,
man.
it's been a
All right,
pleasure.
monkey.
Always a pleasure with you guys. I'll talk to you.
All right, my
All right,
man.
man. Catch you
All
later,
right.
bro.
Take care.
Take
Bye.
care, Mad Monkey. Great
Later.
work.
So I did my let's see, 9 pages of layout. Only thing that's left is to draw them now, ink them, and because the cover's already done. So I should be able to get. I want to get this done this week. Uh, give or take, it took about an hour and a half to figure this out. I had to put 2 or 3 pages inside one panel, mix them up all together because of the number, the quantity allotment. I think it was only 10 pages, so I got 9 pages and the cover, so that makes it 10. I don't remember if they even put covers on these books for each story. Did they?
I don't know anything about it, so I can't say anything really.
I got a cover right here. Right here. See, this is our exclusive cover, Phantasmagoria 1. Exclusive Contenders exclusive,
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome, bro. I
done
love the
by
colors on that.
done by Alexi himself.
You should scatter on AI, make it move.
I'm not doing that.
Phantasmagoria.
That's not my thing.
Bro, no
I
AI,
think they
bro.
should.
No AI.
I think they should bring her to tell stories. I think she is the chick that tells the stories. This guy made a nice picture of her.
But you see what they did with Guy as a section recently? They put the mouth to move. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you could do that without AI though. You don't need AI for that.
Oh, yeah.
The less
I don't know how
AI,
to do
bro,
that.
the less AI, the better. The AI, the art world would be better with less AI in it.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm gonna use AI for some of their for reference because
It's good
it'll
for
be good
promotion.
Well,
not for promotion.
for reference is one thing because you're not relying you're not making it create the art for you, but you can use
Right.
it for reference concept. But I mean, like to be honest with you, like we both know the industry they're gonna just go crazy using it to do everything, which is
They
the
already make
problem.
movies and everything already on that.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like it's okay like to use it as a tool, but the problem is that the corporations they're gonna not they won't use it as a tool. They'll use it to do everything. Like and they're
Yeah.
gonna
But I
they'll
think
cost
there
more
was a
jobs.
ruling. I think there was a ruling already against that. They cannot use AI stuff to make because they know that AI steals everybody else's ideas.
I hope so. I really
Yeah, it
hope
was
it
it
does.
was a ruling already about that.
Okay.
Let's say you want a commercial of your book, right? And you can afford everything to make a commercial. It costs a lot of money to make a commercial.
Then you don't
Yeah.
do the commercial.
You can still no, you can still. It's just for a commercial. It's just for just only for. advertisement. It's not like you're making money off of it. You make money off the product you get bought,
Yeah,
but
but
the
how you gonna
advertisement
get the
itself.
how you gonna get the people to see your product if you're not making a commercial? You're making money off of it.
Yeah.
It's an
It's just an
indirect way.
advertisement. You can use it for advertisement. It's a
But you're
tool.
I
It's
don't
for
think I don't think I
advertising.
don't I don't think you I honestly don't think you need it for as people are like I think really it's just that people are like using it as like the easy way out of everything because bro like I did a full animation with just like by myself with no help by myself like you don't need it it's like just because it's a tool that's there like it's like digital art just because digital art exists doesn't mean you have to use to do digital art right like you can make things traditionally it's the same thing with
correct.
AI like you can advertise on your own like I think that I honestly I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I use AI for two things I use AI to practice talking Russian with because I can also just like write in Russian and respond to me so I'm technically using AI in that way. And if you want to think of an idea, you could be like, hey AI, create an image of a motorcycle with like flaming wheels or something, and then you could use that as a jumping off point as an idea, and then make your own interpretation. But like to use it to do advertising and do all that stuff for you, it's like it's pretty bad, bro. I don't know. I don't want to like be too anal about it because I know like everyone can make their own choices, but I'm not a fan of it. I don't think it's a good thing. It's better
Welcome to the
to
show. Blue Getsu, what's going on, Scotty?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, Scotty.
It's good listening
hey
to you
there.
guys. Hello, hello.
Us?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so Genpachi is goes by Bearded King in
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He's been with us for a minute. He does his own shows in YouTube, animated shows, and he beats up people in MMA and all that good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, buddy.
When you put it that way.
Yeah.
When you put it that way. But yeah, nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Or
Hey,
sis.
Scotty, how you doing?
I'm good. There was a bunch of stuff you guys were talking
Scotty,
about, and I was like,
Scotty.
man, I wanted to talk about it, but like I couldn't. So
See, you know this place is open for everybody.
yeah, you were talking about puppets, so I was like, that's what I did for years. So if you have
Oh yes,
questions,
yes. Scotty is a
I
master
can totally help you.
puppeteer.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, definitely. If you can, add me on Instagram.
Okay.
Like it's like my name's Beard King. I would love to pick your brain about it because I know how to animate. I just need to know like what I'm doing with that before I invest money in that. You know what I mean? Like actually
Right.
making stuff. So definitely, I'd appreciate it.
There's like hard drying clays and stuff that you can use that you can use it with your fingers and stuff like that, and it won't smush it. So you just need
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need like a solid skeleton and good clay. So I've got a bunch of, I guess, materials that I can give you, like a list.
Oh, bro, I would love that. Cause like my thing is like that was my concern. It's like if I build cause I'm like, imagine I build this intricate like model and then it just like gets warped to
Just
hell. I'll be
dies.
so yeah. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
man,
Crumbles
I'll
from
kill.
the
Yeah,
elbows down.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Totally.
Scotty, I would like to see those characters, man. The marshmallow robots stop motion animation. It'll be so cool in claymation. It'll be pretty
I built.
awesome.
Yeah, I showed you that puppet that I built of Z. I think I showed it
I
to you.
would love
Remember?
to see them. Yeah, moving around, man. Big
Yeah.
giant robot.
Right. Yeah. That
Yeah,
happened a long time ago. I just never did anything with it. I need to. But biggest thing is to get the comic book out. That's
yeah. Once you have that done, right,
yeah.
you
That's my
jump
bread
into
and
the
butter.
next level.
Pretty soon we're gonna come in and have another show with Scotty to promote his book, and we're gonna make our own marshmallow with their robots.
That's right. That's gonna be cool.
That is awesome.
Looking forward to that.
And then Metalith is
I
gonna
would like to
make
do
them
a,
with
I would
those.
like to do a little sculpture of them.
Yeah, you should. That piece you did was really good, bud.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, my little one was like, can you color it, please? I was kind of rushing a bit on coloring it. She wanted me to color it, and she saw that. And she saw the video one time when we showed the puppet. He's crazy with the doll.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, that's
Metalist says, talking about stop motion. Have you guys seen Junkhead?
Junkhead. That sounds
No.
familiar. Junkhead.
Have you seen Pinocchio
Junkhead.
with what's his name?
Pedro Banderas. Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del
Benicio
Toro.
del
Yeah.
Toro. Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, that's the one that's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it was amazing, man. When I saw that, I was like, wow.
I need to get new
What's
lighting in this place. It's so dark.
what's the name of it?
Pinocchio.
Oh, yeah.
See, if I
Nice.
make something with stop motion, it's gonna be extremely gory and also very violent. But
Oh,
I don't even know. Like I have like some ideas, but I know it's gonna be like crazy.
it's gonna be that.
It's gonna be that. That will be the genre.
So,
Whatever
so
gory
basically,
violence is.
there's a lot of stop motion made like that on YouTube. You should check some videos out.
Oh yeah, there's a few channels that I'm subscribed to that do it because like I really like it. I think there are things that like because like you know what's cool about stop motion that I like over CGI? Stop motion because it's a physical thing in the real world. It has a different kind of weight to it. You know, like
Yeah.
you can do everything with 3D models and whatnot, but like it's like when you watch. I was talking earlier about the movie the thing 1987. John Carpenter. Like
Mhm.
what makes what's cool about that movie is that because everything is like a practical effect, it has like weight to it where it feels like it's part of the real world, even if it's like not obviously fake.
Because it's
And I
real.
think that because it is real. And then like with claymation, I think you have a similar thing going with it where like you can copy it with CGI, you can make like 3D models or whatever, but it's not the same. It doesn't have the same weightiness to it. You know?
It's
Right.
like the Jurassic Park dinosaurs from the first movie do not move like the Cyclops from Sinbad and the
Yeah.
Seven Voyages. Like you could clearly see the difference in the CGI and when it's something stop motion.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I used to
And
like?
it
There's a lot of
ages
music
well.
videos with claymation involved in it.
No, it's true, man. And it ages well. It ages really well because then CGI. Look at a movie from 2002, and most of the CGI doesn't look great. Like you have some outliers, but really, like it doesn't age well. But like there you watch certain things, they're kind of timeless, right? Like all you need is like a little bit of like a frame rate increase. Like if you remaster it, and it looks great. Like I seen like you remember RoboCop? The Ed 209.
Yeah.
Love it,
I
209. That's my
Yeah,
baby.
I seen somebody do it, and they like took the scene to up the frame rate so it looks a little bit more smooth, and it looks great. It still looks phenomenal, like even now. You know, in the original movie, the only thing that doesn't age well is that it's a little bit choppy with the frame rate, but you
Mhm.
up that a little bit, and it looks excellent.
And the squeal
Watch,
down the stairs. I hate that
Yeah,
part. They make them squeal.
watch Gumby.
yeah. Yeah, Gumby looks good. Looks pretty good now. You know what was funny? You remember RoboCop 2 when Kane was chasing RoboCop up the elevator?
Yeah.
Like I never forgot that scene because it was so creepy. You know what I'm talking about? Where he like climbs up the elevator
Oh,
shaft.
yeah. I know what you're talking.
It was like so freaky looking.
Yeah.
Metalist says he's watching. I believe he wanted to say Archer or Harker in Prime.
Oh, that's I wrote that. That
Oh,
that's my
okay.
that's a short film I did. It's on Amazon. You can
Oh,
watch.
nice.
It's
What
a
is it
puppet
called?
show. It's called Harker.
Ooh, I'm about to
It's got
watch that right now. Sorry,
it's
guys,
got
show's
Bro,
over.
Oh,
it's
I need
got
to
num
see that. Send it to
yep.
me. I don't know how.
Just type in on Amazon Harker, and it's a pup. You'll see a puppet head of like this. It's a puppet. You'll see it.
Cool.
I got a
It's not.
question for you, bro.
Yeah.
How do you get stuff on? How do you get that on Amazon? Is it like you just like? Is it like similar to like a thing where you just make an account and upload stuff, or what's the process of that? How do you get projects on Amazon?
Well, this was Heather Henson is Jim Henson's daughter. She hired me to do the short film.
Yeah,
Nice.
I had
we only
this
have
was
big boys
years
here,
ago.
bro.
This was like 20 something years ago. So
Okay.
It's
Okay.
pretty old.
Scotty was the one. Scotty was inside the suit of the Skeksis in Dark Crystal, man. What are you talking
I wish.
So wait a minute. Oh, so this is a project you did years ago that just got uploaded by whatever company owns
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rights to it.
I think the Jim Henson Company put it up on Amazon, if I'm correct.
Wow. Gotcha.
But
Jim
but
Henson
it's
is like the famous practical guy, right?
oh yeah, he did like Kermit the Frog and all the
Uh-huh.
Muppets and Sesame
Yeah,
Street.
yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's awesome,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. That's really cool.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's why his marshmallows have frog feet.
Yeah. This
You know,
week.
someone told me Jordan Peterson sounds like Kermit the Frog, and I can never unhear it.
Yeah, he
I don't know if
does
you ever
sound like
heard
that.
him.
Peterson. Who's Jordan Peterson?
He's just like a philosopher kind. I don't know if you would call him a philosopher, like a public speaker, I
Oh
guess.
yeah, he does. I
And
know who you're talking about.
and
Yeah.
he sounds exactly like Kermit the Frog, and I can't
Yeah.
unhear it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Like,
really sophisticated Kermit the Frog.
yeah,
Right.
like talking about God and like the condition of humankind, and then he's like, but then you expect him
Hello.
to do the Kermit the Frog scream right after anyway, though. Like,
Right. That's
All
funny.
right, guys, it's been a great show. It's 11:07. Show's over. Thank you so much for coming in. You know where we're at now. We're at YouTube. We are Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 ish. You know, weather permitting or life permitting to come on time. Next Thursday, we'll be on the show again. We'll see what kind of prompts we have for everybody to join us. Thank you, Bearded King. Well, you got 7 names.
I have two. I have two, but yeah, Bearded King Orange and Pachi, either one. You know.
Jempachi, Bearded King. No, it's one. Metallift, thank you. Our future man. He comes in, he has an echo. But thanks to Alexi, we still have an echo. I don't know why, how this works out.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's weird.
he muted himself. Now I have an echo.
Hold
You
on.
done messed up everything. Hold on.
It's you. It's not me. I caught
No,
you.
it
I
was
don't hear
It's
any.
Jempachi.
you.
I know. I don't hear any echo at all.
Hey, you
I
remember
have every.
the Muppet shows? Remember the cartoons, the Muppet Babies, where
Yes,
they always bump into the door. They always see things in each door, right? Remember
yes.
that scene?
It was great because it
That's
was
crazy.
the whole show was about imagination, something these kids don't have. Yeah, Jempachi, I don't hear the echo now. It's you. Anyways,
It's me. It's me. Oh no. Anyway, all right. I'll
anyway.
catch you guys later.
Hey, no
Thanks
problem,
for
man.
having me.
Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. We'll talk to you soon. And that'll be the end for tonight's show, my man. Thank you once again for joining us. We're trying to get this channel get bigger and better. Uh, yeah, just come along, have fun, draw with us, learn a thing or two, hang out with famous people that haven't done nothing yet. All right.
And
So,
welcome to the Contenders.
and welcome to the Contenders. All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you so much. Metallift, would you like to say goodbye? You can say goodbye. Mm-mm. He'll be live.
Yeah,
Metallift will
take
be
care, you
live.
guys. Yeah,
Metallift will be live.
I'll be live after this and on Insta as per usual.
No problem, my man. Good night, guys. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. Take care, you guys. Take care, you guys. Take care. Good night. Rest
Okay,
well.
bye.
Okay. Bye. All right.